Hi there, it's Nick Shell. Let's look at this bridge real quick. Look at this. Can you see this? Fort Payne, Alabama. That's the bridge I go over every day on my walks here in Franklin, Tennessee, made in Fort Payne, Alabama, which is where a lot of you are from that supported me for this Kelly Ripa thing. You know, just 3 weeks ago, right here in this very spot, I shot my 58-second audition tape to be co-host for a day with Kelly Ripa. Of course, I shot that on my high-quality camera instead of my phone like I am now. But this is where it all started, you know. And today, on October 5th, 2016, we learned I did not make it to the top 20. I did make it to the top 40. So this video, the original video I shot, all started here. I didn't make it to the top 20. But you know what? That's okay. Because I want to say something. I am so grateful for you who are watching this video now. Because the likelihood is, if you're watching this video, it's a good indication that you were one of the people who supported me and tried to get me into the top 20. You encouraged me, you supported for me, you voted for me, you liked me on Kelly's Facebook page, and that had a lot to do with what would have gotten me into the top 40. But it wasn't just based on that. I think it was 25% based on that. It also had to do with creativity and the next video that I made and that sort of thing. But you know what? I didn't make it. I did my best. You did your best. We both did our best, and I didn't have what they were looking for to be in the top 20. But that's okay. And I want to explain why that's okay. Because my goal is to end up in some kind of hosting position on TV. That's my goal. And my name, of course, Nicholas, in Greek means victorious. That's what it translates as. And I'm gonna live up to my name. Now, someone who's victorious is gonna find a way to get things done. They're gonna find a way. They're not leaving it up to somebody else to make their dreams come true or to accomplish the goal. Someone who's victorious, they choose victory. They find a way to be victorious. Otherwise, you're just going to, by default, be a victim if you don't have those specific goals and figure out a way to make it work. So, all right, so I didn't make it to the Kelly Ripa show for a day. I would have loved it. I didn't. We did our best, right? So, what will I do? What's the plan from here? The plan from here is I will continue making my videos on YouTube. Some are more serious. Some are just completely silly. And that's okay. I'm just showing my abilities as an actor, as an entertainer, as a host on my YouTube. I got my blog going on, and I will continue to be. Well, what was that? You'd think I'm at the Nashville Zoo right now. It's like a toucan up there or something. But I will continue doing what I do, like I always have done, and I will be looking for more opportunities out there. You know, I wish that it would have been convenient for me if at age 18 I could have realized, when I grow up, I want to be on TV. I want to be a TV host. I want to be an entertainer. That's what I want to do. I didn't know that at age 18. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to be a teacher. I ended up getting my degree in English, which there's, you know, communication and stuff in that. But ultimately, had I known this back then, who knows, I could have maybe moved to Hollywood or something like that and figured out a way to make this work. But you know, now at age 35, that's not so realistic of a goal. But now at age 35, I have what I didn't have at age 18, which is confidence, emotional intelligence. I didn't have what it took back then to reach my goal. I didn't. I just wasn't ready. I wasn't mature enough. And it took me being married for now 8 years and having 2 kids to where I could know that this is what I needed. So if I could go back in a time machine and tell the 18-year-old version of myself, say, hey, you want to end up on TV, you want to end up entertaining, do what it takes to do that. I wouldn't have had what it takes. It took me everything in my life, all my decisions up until now, to get here. So what am I going to do about it? I'm going to look forward to figure out how I can still try to do this. I mean, I'm 35, I'm not young, but I'm still young enough to be able to get things done. And I think, again, with my blogging, with my YouTube, and with your support, I'll be able to get there. So that's my plan for the future. I didn't make it on Kelly Ripa's show, but there's other shows out there. There's other opportunities out there. And there have been multiple times where reality shows have reached out to me and my family. Of course, ultimately I turned them all down because again, it's all about emotional intelligence. I'm not angry. I'm not emotional. I don't get upset. And I think they're looking for that for entertainment. But if I could end up on a show to where it could be something respectful, and I could be seen for who I really am and not not some character of a person who gets upset and yells at people, because again, that's not me. Nashville Zoo, I tell you. Then that's what I want to do. So I'll keep doing what I do. We'll see where it gets us. Don't be surprised if at some point in the near future, or maybe even a year, however long it takes, eventually I'll find the right opportunity and it'll work out. But this was totally meant to be with Kelly Ripa, because it shows me that what I want to do, it's not just me. It's not like when someone goes on American Idol and they think they can sing because certain people told them they could, and then they end up being awful. Like, that wasn't the case. I actually was good enough to make it to the top 40, and now I know that, and I have even more confidence in my abilities. So that's my plan. This is Nick Shell thanking everyone who supported me for this Kelly Ripa thing. I made it to the top 40. I'll never forget that. No one can ever take that away. I didn't make it top 20, but I'll find a way to get there. Maybe not to Kelly Ripa's top 20 or her show, maybe someone else's show. So that's my plan. I'm gonna do it. I'll find a way. I'm Nick Shell. I always find a way.